How the heck did the price went from 70, 50, 40, bouncing back to 50, dropping since then all the way to $6 a share right now? You know what's funny about that? Nothing has changed as far as what we call the fundamentals, meaning AMC as a company, which the value is represented into the share price trading in the stock market, actually has improved as a company, and the what they call it, the probability, when you look at the statistics, the probability for the company going bankrupt, it's almost zero. It's not totally zero because everybody has that kind of potential to happen, but it's definitely a lot more brighter than it used to be. But you know what? The share price keeps tanking. Let's look at something that I think is going to give you a little good insight into why I believe right now is a really the best time ever to add to your position if you are already holding some AMC stock and APE, or if you're not, definitely the best time to start actually getting in if it's just a slight position. Look, this is something I think we cover, but in other terms. And this I'm showing now is what we call the fear and greed index. No, look, the stock market evolves in cycle. All right. What does that mean? It means that if you look at the price of AMC stock, I don't know if you can, I don't have it here. Let me pull it up real quick here for you guys to kind of listen to what I'm talking about here. But for those of you who have been around for quite some time now, you know that if you look at the last 5 days, all right, let's look at the last 5 days, up and down, all right? If you look at the last month, almost down 40%. Last 6 months, do you see this? Do you see this, swing? We go down, we go up, and then we go down, we go up a lot more, we go down dramatically, and then we continue to go down. But if you look at this whole year to date, it's been repeating itself. So whenever you think we've hit the lows, boom, something happens, and then we thrive back up. Now, I'm pretty sure this is exactly what happens with majority of stocks in the market, because when the price of a company or the price of a stock goes to a certain level, it is considered to be a little bit more, expensive for some people. Not expensive in terms of the price it hit, but it's expensive in terms of some people cannot afford not to lose the gains they made so far, and it pushed them to sell. Now, it is also true for AMC stock. Whether you want to believe it or no, it is also true for AMC stock. Not everybody is like, I hold till the mother of all trades, which is here, until I can change my total financial life around. No, people are trading this. All right. Now, if you look at this fear and greed index, it's another way, graphic way, it's a pretty good picture of indicating when it's a good time to buy and when it's a good time to sell. Look, extreme fear, which is 21, from 21 to 25, extreme fear is really like, hey, this is really a good time for you to buy because the market are just primed to rebound. All right. Fear is like, okay, we're kind of getting there. And neutral is whenever you are, okay, maybe I need to just hold here. And then greed and extreme greed is when, people are just buying when it's not supposed to be bought. This is what works for a regular stock. Now, when it comes to AMC, I'm pretty sure we are here, extreme fear. Because look, if you look at the year to date or just last 1 year, AMC is down 83%. But you know what is funny? Nothing has changed. As I mentioned, the company is not going anywhere anytime soon. And that is the reality of things. And that's why I think it's really important for people, whether you want to be, building wealth through the stock market or through, short squeeze plays such as AMC, you need to keep this in mind. The share price of a company doesn't have or barely anything to do with the value of the company. Are people going to continue to go to movie theaters in the next 6 to 12 months? If the answer is yes, then there is no reason for the price of AMC not to bounce back, especially as we are getting into this extreme fear zone for the entire market. Now, what we also need to know and keep in mind is the fact that whenever we have extreme fear, the bears and the short sellers are in control of the sentiment, meaning it's easy for for those people betting against the stock market, betting that stock prices are going to go down. And whenever they do, they are targeting some of the stocks that are easy to pounce on. AMC is one of them. GameStop is another one. All right. Those are the highly volatile stock. Those who can go from 5 to 20, and then from 20 to 40, and then from 40 to 6. All right. Now, when the market will rebound, because trust me, it will rebound. It may happen in the next couple of days with the CPI data showing that inflation is going down again a lot more faster, or it can just be like, at the end of this year or maybe November, the Fed says, you know what, we've done enough. We've reached what we call our target rate in terms of increasing interest rates. Whenever that happens, I'm pretty sure stocks that will rebound the most are going to be stocks like AMC. Why? Because these are the stocks that were beaten down the most based on short sellers targeting these first. And because of the beaten down, I wouldn't be surprised at some point we also have this strong reversal as we saw here, because as I mentioned, AMC as a business is not going anywhere anytime soon. And whenever they complete the sale of those hundreds of millions of ape, I think we might be in for a big surprise. And that's why in the previous video, I mentioned to you guys that, hey, the statement that AMC posted a couple of days ago, it's a bold statement which translates into now it might be a good time to load the boat with AMC shares if you haven't done already, because your future self will only be thanking you and you might regret, why didn't I bought some more? I can't tell you when that will happen, but I'm confident based on what we just shared that it might be around the corner. So yeah, let's see how it unfolds.